Is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 6 of my West Ham United career mode. If you could be ever so kind to smash a like if you are enjoying the series, and also subscribe if you are new around here. Let's get things kicked off with a Europa League night in Russia against Spartak Moscow. We are playing in the white kit for the first time this series, and hopefully it gives us some good luck. The players to watch is Quincy Promes. You may remember him from last season's FIFA career mode with West Ham. I did sign him in my last season. He actually was a really good player, so might be a player I'm looking to get maybe next season too for us. So watch this space and see how he performs in this game. Obviously, Dimitri Payet, another player to watch for us too. He is our talisman, and obviously after last episode, if you didn't see that, go watch it. He come up big for us in that game. Starting lineup's pretty much unchanged from the team that have been getting us results grinded out. Antonio on the right, Payet on the left, Lanzini, Rashford. You know, the back line unchanged. As Cresswell gets onto the ball here, West Ham would start the game off on the attack. Dimitri Payet with a beautiful chip into Mateo Kovacic. Great link-up play of Aaron Cresswell. Plays back into Marcus Rashford with the volley, but just saved by the goalkeeper there. But, you know, it's a good start from West Ham as Kovacic comes forward again, picks out Lanzini, whose deflected shot goes over the bar. But again, good intent shown by West Ham as we continue to push forward. Mateo Kovacic onto the ball here, lays it off into Manuel Lanzini again. This time he's patient, he plays it into Rashford, who lines up the shot, and the keeper again is level to his effort. Will be Spartak's turn to attack now. 5 minutes from half-time. Falls to Quincy Promes with the shot. It's blocked. Great defending from the Hammers. Kovacic can't get rid of it as Promes puts a foot in. Throws to Fernando with the shot from range. And that was causing problems for Adrian there. Had to scramble across his goal line. As Fernando comes forward again, the Brazilian does pick out his man into Zé Luis. And just wide the mark again. Spartak got a big confidence booster going to the end of that half. But nothing really going for both teams in the first half. No real clear-cut opportunities, and need a better second half to be fair. And it would be Rashford on the ball to Lanzini as we kick off the second half. It does fall to Dimitri Payet again as the Frenchman turns away from his man. Still Dimitri Payet right across the line. Plays it across goal to find Antonio. Rashford on the half volley. Finds the back of the net. 1-0 to West Ham in the most bizarre ways to score a goal. It really was. Great play from Dimitri Payet. Like I said, he is a rock for us. Antonio heads it down to the ground. Rashford pounces on the loose ball and puts it into the back of the net there. So, really well played there for Marcus Rashford. His first goal in the Euro League. And this boy just loves scoring on his debut. This is his debut in the Europa League for West Ham. And he's scored again. So, he's keeping his record intact. He really is. As Kovacic lines up a shot from range there. Keeper was scrambling. It was a really, really hard effort there from Kovacic. As we do bring on Andy Carroll, Andre Ayew, and Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Obviously going to a 4-4-2 now, trying to see this game out, but straight from them substitutes, a free kick falls into one of their guys here. Fosu-Mensah falls down, and it's a gift for them, it really is, and there's nothing we could really do about that. Mensah fell down making a challenge, which was a really good challenge. I can't fault the boy for putting in the foot there, but it falls back to him. You'll see here, Mensah at the top of your screen, it's a great challenge, but it falls to their player. Visa, you could argue, should have been more on his heels to get that loose ball, but Spartak get the goal back and it's 1-1, and we really don't want to draw away from home here. We want it to be worth the while travelling all this way. As you can see, West Ham trying to get back into the game now. 83 minutes into the game, Mitchell Visa gets played in down that right hand side. The cross in finds Kiate with the header. Heads it down to Marcus Rashford. Great touch. It's Rashford. It's his second. It's 2-1 West Ham with just 6 minutes to go until the final whistle. That is a very important goal from Marcus Rashford. Again, another scrappy goal, but it seems to work for Rashford. He's in the right place at the right time. The crossing was blocked. Kiate heads it down. Rashford takes it past one defender and slots it into the bottom corner. You just couldn't make this stuff up. Marcus Rashford, 2 goals in the Euro League, and West Ham United get a well-earned victory away in Russia against very strong opposition in Spartak Moscow. I'm very happy with that result, and we look to push forward now, continue that league form domestically, obviously, and in the league, like I just said. Rashford man of match with a 9.4 rating. This boy's on fire. It was a really close game between us and Spartak, and guys, if you are enjoying today's video, just a friendly reminder, smash a like on this video and subscribe to stay up to date with the series, and it really does help me out. I would appreciate it. So, as you can see, Fernandez, Oxford, Rashford, Donnarumma, and Fosu-Mensah, again, they're getting really well. They're doing so well in training, they really are. We get a 2-0 win against Brentford in the Cup. Musaku and Noble with the goals to put us through into the next round. And we get very close now to get into some real serious stages of that Cup. So I'm happy about that as Donnarumma comes in, thanks us for the game time, which I'm happy to do. He's 17 years old at the end of the day. He's getting the game time that he needs, and he's pushing forward. Now, we get ready for a game at the London Stadium against Southampton, and many West Ham fans remember this game from last week. it was not one to remember. A 4-2, well, not 4-2, a 3-0 defeat to Southampton. We're going to try and right them wrongs here today. With the starting line with Adrian, Visa, Ogbonna, Reed, Cresswell, Kovacic, Kiate, Antonio, Lanzini, Payet and Rashford. The team pretty much picks itself at the moment because we're grinding out results, we're doing well. Why would you change a winning formula? Southampton, on the other hand, will start with Fraser Forster, Cedric, Gardos, Fonte, Bertrand, Romeo, Boyan, Classy, Austin and Shane Long. So, I'm interested to see how they play. They're a very narrow formation. We're a team that plays out on the wings. So, as you can see, loads of space here for Aaron Cresswell to attack. And we get the ball in. It finds Rashford with the header. That should have been 1-0. Golden opportunity inside 5 minutes. But he does miss on this occasion. Rashford, though, being the man that he is, continues driving forward for the Hammers. And he gets into a great position, finds Dimitri Payet with the shot. And Fraser Forster pops up with one of the best saves I've seen this season. That should have been 1-0. As the corner comes in, Rashford wins the header. Forster again holds on. Frustrating stuff for us here. And especially Fraser Forster being the man stopping us. The shot is blocked there from Antonio. He gets the ball back into the path of his man here. Does find Payet into Rashford. Rashford takes the touch. And again, Forster somehow saves that. How on earth is he keeping these balls out? He's kept Southampton in this game. It's been all West Ham this first half as Antonio gets onto the ball again. Crosses it in, back post. Kovacic is there, denied by the crossbar. How on earth is it not 1-0 to West Ham United? Very frustrating for us here, but we keep going. This goal is coming as Rashford gets played in here. He's shot off the post again. Antonio's effort for the follow-up is missed. Nah, you can't write this. Surely not going to score here on their first attack. Romeo puts the ball into the box, plays it into Charlie Austin with the header. It is saved by Adrian. Going in at half-time, a dominant display from the Hammers. 8 shots to their 1, a little bit more possession. We're getting so much success down the wing, and we have to keep exploiting that and hopefully get the goal we're looking for. And to the 65th minute now, Mitchell Visa gets played in, and you guessed it, down the wing, we get the ball with Antonio here. Mikel Antonio in a dangerous area, plays it back to Rashford. He snatched at the chance there. That should have been the goal if it was on target. Nah, we're getting a bit desperate. We go to 4-4-2. Carroll, Ayew, Faguli, Antonio, Lanzini and Payet off. We come in the attack though. With 13 minutes from time, Southampton have gone defensive. Rashford gets played in here. He's got Andy Carroll in support. Plays it into the big man here. It's Carroll. It's saved by Forster. Straight at him. West Ham wouldn't give up though as Visa plays the ball now into Sofa and Faguli. Faguli holds the ball up beautifully. Back into Carroll. Touch. Shot into Forster again. Time is running out and we're in the 90th minute. This is the last attack of the game. Faguli into Marcus Rashford. Holds the ball up beautifully. Ayew's in support. It's Andre Ayew in the 90th minute. And of course, he would slot it into the bottom corner to make it 1-0 to West Ham with literally the last kick of the game. Come of the hour, come of the man. Andre Ayew with a fantastic finish here. Great hold-up play by Rashford. Splits the defence here. We didn't think it was going to happen. We really didn't. But we get the ball into the bottom corner. Andre Ayew celebrating it. His first goal of the Premier League. And what a time to get as he collects all 3 points for the Hammers there. Beautiful result for us. And like I said, we're going to leave as happy men in the London Stadium. Send the fans off with a brilliant result. Southampton are going to feel hard done by there. But when you look at it, they wasn't really in the game as Rashford gets back-to-back man of the matches here. 12 shots to their 2. You can't expect to come to London Stadium against an attacking team and expect to keep a clean sheet. It's just not going to happen if you sit back. As you can see, here's how the Premier League table looks. We are sitting in 7th place. 4 points off the top. But guys, thank you for joining me in today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We've got some good games coming up in the next episode, so make sure you do stay tuned for that. And keep following me on Twitter to see when the next video is out. As always, have a really nice day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.